Well, we got rained out. We're trying to get a property done for the end of the day and rolled in. Pretty good sized storm, but it's been a few days since we got some good rain, so this will help keep us going, keep us putting the blades of grasses. So I'm just waiting for this to pass over so I can get back to the covered wagon safely, tuck her away for the night, and we'll pick up tomorrow where we left off. Well, we got rained out again today, so I'm actually going my way up to Bob Evans to get some breakfast with Senior and Wild Bill. Then I'm going to run out to Evolution Ag, drop our Permagreen Magnum fertilizer buggy spreader off. We've been having some throttle issues with that. Discovered that the throttle linkages after 6 years of usage have just gotten a little bit worn out. So we ordered some parts up. We're going to take it out to them. They're going to fix that up for us. And if the weather turns around for us, if it stops raining and dries out enough, we're going to try to go out maybe later this afternoon and do some cutting, but it doesn't look real good for us. So it's probably going to push us into tomorrow, just so we can stay on top of things, stay on schedule, because the grass is still growing really healthy here going into August. So we're just going to try to keep on top of it and keep putting those blades of grasses. You ask, we answer. It's time for some viewer mail. This one's going to be a little bit different. We actually had a viewer call in to our office and leave us a message the other day. He has a 928 and he's based out in Pennsylvania, and he was having some issues when he was mowing his grass. He noticed it seemed like the blades were bogging down, as he would say, when he got into the grass. The blades were slowing down and it was just not cutting as well, but the engine wasn't losing any power. So we gave him a call back. He kind of described over the phone to us what was going on. Like I say, engine wasn't losing any power. It just sounded like his blades were bogging down. So Senior and I put our heads together, and from what Bob, is his name, was describing to us, we felt that it could possibly be a belt issue. Either the deck belt, the PTO belts, or maybe even a combination of the two. So that's what we offered to him as far as advice. Said, change your belt out, see if that improves the problem, give us a call back and let us know what you find out. And if that isn't it, we can kind of go from there. And we actually got an email back from him, and this is what he says. Thanks for saving me time and money. The blade stall was as you thought, belts. I first put on a new deck belt. The old belt did not appear longer than the new one, rather well worn in. With the new belt, the adjustment went from one end of the J-bolt to the other. Amazing. I then mowed a while, and things were much improved, but I could create some blade stall. I then changed PTO drive belts. I could mow hay now. The old belts, once again, were not so much stretched, rather worn in. They were also glazed from slippage. Thanks so much, Bob. So, we were right. It was the belts. We were glad that that's all it was. We were super happy that we were able to help him over the phone, being able to diagnose his problem and get it solved for him. He already had the belts in stock, so it was just a matter of taking a few minutes, swapping the belts out, putting the new ones on, and his 928 Grasshopper is running as it should. So that was pretty neat. We were really happy to help him with that. It's kind of one of those things. Keep an eye on your machines. You know, over time, things will get worn out. If you keep up on the maintenance, replace them with the genuine Grasshopper parts, you keep that Grasshopper going for a very long time, and you can keep putting the blades of grasses. So, really appreciate you calling in, Bob. We're glad we were able to help you. If there's any other lawn dogs out there that have any questions, please feel free to email us at stewcare@gmail.com. We'd be happy to answer your questions, and maybe your question will be featured on the next segment of Viewer Mail. Keep putting those blades to grasses.